in regard to corporation tax, we need to see decisiveness from the executive. We need to see the British government move on this, the Treasury, and we need to see something strategic in the north which adds confidence to our local economy, gives stability to that economy. Because on foot of everything that happened last week with the patent, basically the company went into administration, the implications and ramifications for that outwards into the community, particularly among subcontractors and suppliers, and indeed the uncertainty that that has created around other businesses, has led to a pretty tricky and volatile uncertainty in the community at the moment economically. So we need a stability factor. To some degree, the announcement last week has given us a bit of that. The announcement on the 200 million has given us a degree of stability to get us over the hump of, say, the next 6 months. But it's beyond that where people are looking, and people want to see a certainty. Overseas investors will certainly want to see a certainty as to where's the best place to invest, where's the best place to set up business. Now, we all know that this corporation tax is not the remedy for everything, but it creates the context for rebuilding our economy.
Well, you mentioned there the £200 million investment package, and I think in principle that was very much welcomed by everybody who commented upon it. But I think what we were all looking for was the detail behind it, because it came out in a slightly surprising way late of a Wednesday evening. So what do you understand as the reasons for it coming out in that way, and what do you think of the things that it will actually address in the short term that you're talking about?
Well, around our annual conference here, and forgive me if I make a party political point here, the buzz is that we had two big constituencies there which are represented by the DUP, North Antrim and East Antrim. We had the FG Wilson and the ramifications of it. We now have the Patent Group, the ramifications of it. So, how shall we put it? There's been an added impetus at the level of First and Deputy First Minister to be seen to do something. Now, granted, if that has provoked them to doing something, that's good. But longer term, we have to have that confidence, that stability, and in actual fact, if funds have been pulled from 2 or 3 years down the line, brought forward, that gives us, yes, a bit of investment now and a bit of work now, but in 2 or 3 years' time, there is the question as to whether that fund has now diminished. Will we be back to square one again? So really, we're looking at the potentials. We made reference in there today to the Green New Deal, to the Green Investment Bank, where really small businesses, such as the ones you represent, can see the potential for, say for example, retrofitting homes. Now, that retrofitting of homes and the insulation of homes, that can do a lot for the individuals themselves, save on their fuel costs, actually address the sources of fuel poverty, create jobs, help the environment, and equally important, keep people out of hospital and save on the actual health bills. So there's all sorts of potential in there. What it requires is a direct focus and strategic approach to these matters by the executive.